This is the worst case of financial abuse I've seen in my career. It happened about 5 years ago, but it really stuck with me. A woman almost 67 came to see me because she wanted to retire, but she couldn't access the age pension, not because she didn't qualify, but because her husband had too many assets. He had multiple investment properties, a nice chunk of superannuation, and just lots of overall wealth. On paper, they were very wealthy. In reality, she had nothing. They'd always kept their money separate. She kept referring to the assets as his. And here's the part that made my stomach really drop. Her husband was insisting that she keep working so she could pay her way at 67. She had worked in administration at a doctor's office for her entire adult life, while also raising their 3 children who were now adults. It was like 40 years of marriage, decades of contributions, both paid and unpaid. And she was being told that she had to fund her retirement herself. The worst part was it kept getting worse. A few years earlier, she'd also had breast cancer. She had to withdraw her super to pay for her medical bills, like all of it. Meanwhile, the family assets remained untouched. Everyone around them thought she was married to this great guy, her adult children included, but she couldn't retire. She couldn't access the assets that they had built together. She wasn't eligible for Centrelink because technically she was wealthy, but she was financially trapped. What I said to her very clearly was, this is an abusive situation. This is financial abuse. Financial abuse isn't always obvious to the outside. Sometimes it looks like control over assets, control over information, control over retirement, control over whether or not you're allowed to stop working. This is not love. This is not partnership. This was and is financial imprisonment. All I could do at that moment to help this lady was to guide her and try and open her eyes to what was happening. She needed to talk to someone to trust, speak to her adult children, tell them what's happening, potentially see a family lawyer and understand your rights and help her understand that this situation is not acceptable. Because wealth without access is not wealth. It's control. And if you are being told you have to pay your way in a marriage where healthy assets exist, that's not equality, that's financial abuse.